Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we're watching Strangers on a Train, Alfred Hitchcock. I just finished watching Rear Window and that made me want to watch another Alfred Hitchcock movie. And I didn't know that was color. I was expecting black and white. So that also made me want to watch a black and white. And Throw Mama from the Train was suggested under Harry Met Sally. I just think it's a really funny title. Like, reading that title makes you want to watch the movie, and I guess I would need to watch this one to understand that one. Maybe not, it's just an excuse to watch another Alfred Hitchcock movie, so I'm very excited about that. And without any delay, let's just get right into it. Patricia Hitchcock? Is she related to Alfred Hitchcock? Somebody important or just random strangers going on a train? These two strangers are gonna meet on the train. Sitting right next to each other. Pose it. Oh.
I beg your pardon.
His face looks very familiar.
I certainly admire people who do things.
Me too.
I don't talk much. You go ahead and read. Thanks.
Then why'd you come and sit next to him?
I suppose you're going to Southampton for the doubles.
You are a tennis fan.
Cigarette?
Not now, thanks. I don't smoke much.
I'll bet I can guess who A is.
Yeah?
Ann Norton.
You're quite a reader, Mr. Anthony.
Who would like to marry whom when his wife gets her divorce?
Perhaps you read too much.
Oh, he was talking about you?
I guess I'm a little jittery.
Scotch and plain water, please. A pair.
You'll have to drink both of them.
And I can do it.
Unless they legalize bigamy overnight.
Oh, I've got a wonderful theory about that. Right now, I suppose that divorce is, well, the simplest operation.
Oh my God.
Who would want to stop off at Metcalf?
It's my hometown.
A little chat with your wife about the divorce.
Bro, you're a stranger.
Drink up, and we'll have lunch sent to my compartment.
Do you know if there are any vacant seats in the diner now?
Not for about 20 minutes, I'm afraid, sir.
You see, you'll have to lunch with me.
It's like, but I don't want to.
All right, so I'm a bum.
Who said you were?
My father, with all the money he's got, he thinks that I ought to catch the 8:05 bus every morning.
Your dad's super rich?
I want to kill him.
I don't think you know.
Throw Papa from the train?
I flew in a jet plane, too. I'm going to make a reservation on the first rocket to the moon. Marrying the boss's daughter, that makes a nice shortcut to a career, doesn't it?
Can't a fellow look beyond a tennis net without being out for something?
I'd do anything for you.
Sure.
I'd kill for you.
What did you say her name was? Your wife's?
Miriam, it's kind of painful for a man to discover he's been a chump.
Okay.
Want to hear one of my ideas for a perfect murder? Carbon monoxide in the garage.
Neither one.
Some people are better off dead. Like your wife and my father, for instance. Let's say that you'd like to get rid of your wife.
Not only is he a stranger, but he's also a very strange man.
Let's say that you had a very good reason.
He's gonna plant it in his head, and he's gonna end up wanting to kill his wife.
Here's my idea.
I
I'm
kill
afraid
your
I haven't
wife,
got time
you
to
kill my
listen.
dad?
Listen, they swap murders.
Swap murders.
You do my murder, I do yours.
We're coming into my station.
Well, they did not meet accidentally. I don't feel like they met accidentally.
You like it.
Sure, Bruno, sure. They're all okay.
You have his lighter that connects you two.
You better win at Southampton tomorrow, hear me? I got $2 on your nose.
Park these in a lucky spot for a few hours.
Hello, Guy.
You're looking well, Miriam. What time do we meet your lawyer?
When you wouldn't give me the divorce right away, I sort of hoped maybe it was because you were a little bit jealous. Let's talk in here.
Somewhere private.
It's pretty late to start flirting with a discarded husband. Especially when you're going to have another man's baby.
Oh.
Did you bring the money? Lawyers are expensive.
Yes.
If I'd known what all that tennis nonsense of yours was going to lead to, I wouldn't have run out on you.
I didn't want this divorce. You did. That's what you've been harping about for the past year.
Now he has motive.
You always smile when you have your pictures taken for the newspaper. Especially when you have Ann Morton hanging on your arm. I'm coming to Washington.
What for?
Have my baby and be with you.
Why me?
Oh, she's an asshole.
I never want to see or hear you again.
I could be very pathetic as the deserted little mother in a courtroom. Guy, think it over.
Now he has motive to want his wife dead.
I'd like to find
Break it up, folks. This isn't the place for a family quarrel.
Was he in rope?
You can't throw me away like an old shoe. I'm coming to Washington to have my baby. Tell him to the Senate.
Yeah.
And, darling,
He was the one who did the strangling.
she doesn't want the divorce. Not now.
But you sound so savage, Guy.
I said I'd like to break her foul, useless little neck.
Thinking about the stranger you met on the train?
I said I could strangle her.
Did I file them too short?
Oh, no, Ma. They're just fine.
But you look so pale, dear. Are you out of vitamins? Now, you haven't been doing anything foolish. Blowing up the White House.
Oh,
What?
Ma, I was only fooling.
This guy is so scary.
You're a naughty boy, Bruno.
You spoiled him. Turned him into a murderer.
I'm sick and tired of bowing and scraping to the king.
Well, that's his money you're spending.
I do wish you'd take up painting.
That is very disrespectful. Show us a painting.
That's Father.
I was trying to paint St. Francis.
Excuse me, sir. Bruno, come here. I want to talk to you and your mother.
Sorry, Father. Long distance.
Bruno.
What? Now, who did you say this is?
Oh, so she double-crossed you. Are you going to see her again?
I thought he called him to say, let's do this.
Have that boy taken care of. If necessary, put under restraint.
You put him under restraint quick or he's gonna kill you. Are you actually just gonna kill her? He didn't say anything to you yet. He didn't give you the green light. Oh, he's just watching her.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Found where you put it all.
Is she going to notice him looking at her?
Hey, we're gonna go to the Tunnel of Love.
The tunnel of love. Come on.
Bang, bang.
Oh!
Watch it.
Come on.
Will you try it again, sir?
Oh,
Here we go.
don't get so happy. He's gonna kill you.
Your luck, mister.
He's gonna be very strong. Whoa!
Why, he's broken the thing.
Come on, sit down. You got your last bucket.
She's thinking he likes her. That's why he's following her.
Daisy was bought with the strawberry blonde and the ballet on.
Get your popcorn, fresh popcorn, only 5 cents tonight. How about some popcorn? I can give them.
That guy's been talking about popcorn so much that I want popcorn now.
Take a ride. Take a slide. Take a trip with Lobster Zip. Hang on. Here we go.
I would be so creeped out if someone followed me like that. And I would be rightly creeped out because this guy wants to murder her. It's not like he likes her.
Hey, what's that? What are you doing?
Come on, Miriam. Please.
Oh, I thought something happened. Yeah, he can't kill her right now. It would be too dangerous. There are 2 guys with her.
Now, wait a minute. Wait for me.
Let's not break a leg.
Just like that. Just like that. Oh! It's his lighter! He did not even kill her, but he dropped the lighter there. If he left it there, then they're gonna think that he killed her, the husband. Oh no! This is not going in the direction I wanted it to go to. No, wait, pick up the lighter. Pick up the lighter. Pick up the lighter. No! Pick up, pick. Yeah, he's gonna pick up the lighter. He needs that guy to kill his dad.
Look, she's fainted. She's dead. Help!
Just like that.
Help somebody! Help! Help!
So clearly looks like a killer. Did he just nod when he said thank you? How would he see you nodding? Did he even consent to that plan? He just went ahead and killed his wife?
What's your opinion?
Well, you'll never make the Metropolitan.
Glad to meet you. A function is given and the differential is obtained. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
You do?
Guy!
I killed your wife.
What are you doing here at this time of night?
Well, you don't seem very pleased to see me.
You're not the kind of person people would be pleased to see.
What's this all about?
Recognize them? She wasn't hurt in any way. It was all over in no time. Nobody saw me. Only Miriam.
Now you just go to the police and say that this crazy guy came up to you with this crazy plan, you did not consent to it, and he went ahead and killed your wife. See, you don't have a wife anymore, you don't need to worry about divorce, and you don't have to kill if you just go to the police.
Where are you going?
Double
Where do you
crossing.
think I'm going? I'm gonna call the police, of course.
You're just as much in it as I am.
No, he's
We planned
not.
together.
No, he did not.
Why should I go to Metcalf to kill a total stranger? Unless it was part of the plan and you were in on it.
Oh.
Guy, if you go to the police now, you'll just be turning yourself in as an accessory. What is it?
My telephone. It's the police.
So he won't go to the police. Of course, that won't be a fun movie.
You crazy fool!
Don't you call me that. See, I've got the plan of the house already made. And I have an old Luger pistol, which I picked up in a pawn shop in San Francisco.
Tomorrow. I don't know you. I never saw you before. I never want to see you again.
He didn't even agree to it, and you just went ahead and did that murder, and now you're forcing him to kill. You are crazy.
Of course I'm all right.
Why do you have
But
the
you
glasses
sound
with you? That just looks so wrong.
Is anything wrong?
What are you gonna do with those glasses? They have your fingerprints all over them.
Anne, darling, you tremor.
I wonder if you know how much I love you.
Brazen woman, I'm the one to say that.
I wanted you to know before.
Before?
Father wants to see you.
Stay away from my daughter.
Something dreadful's happened, Guy.
Sit down, Barbara. It concerns your wife. She's been murdered.
Miriam murdered.
She was strangled.
Miriam went there with two boys. They're the ones who found her, so they're not suspects. But you probably will be. A crime of this sort, the police first go after the husband anyway, and Guy had every motive. If he hasn't an alibi for 9:30 tonight, he has plenty to worry about.
Yeah. Where were you?
Who saw you? Did you speak to anyone? You'll need a witness.
There was a guy who
Well, yes,
saw
I
you.
did speak to someone. He's a professor.
Harvard?
Delaware Tech. I'm afraid there'll be a lot of reporters at your front door in the morning.
Oh, Daddy doesn't mind a little scandal.
I thought this was going to be an entirely different conversation.
Never lose any sleep over accusations. Unless they can be proved, of course. Let me remind you that even the most unworthy of us has a right to life and the pursuit of happiness.
From what I hear, she pursued it in all directions. Think of it. You're free.
One doesn't always have to say what one thinks.
Anne.
I still think it'd be wonderful to have a man love you so much he'd kill for you.
Oh my God. Barbara.
I kept remembering what you shouted on the phone from Metcalf. Don't even say it. Forget you ever said it.
Yeah, he said strangle specifically.
We would have been separated. Perhaps forever.
Captain Turley's expecting me. Guy Haynes.
Just a moment, Mr. Haynes.
Her dad's a senator. What if he told him everything about this other guy who is trying to get him to commit murder?
Would you come in, please?
and all that stuff. Maybe he would have been able to help in some way. I don't know.
This is Lieutenant Campbell. How do you do? Won't you sit down? And we've managed to locate the gentleman you spoke with on the train.
Yes, I saw him outside.
You don't remember?
I'm terribly sorry, but I really don't remember meeting this gentleman.
He was drunk.
We had a
Yeah, he
little
was
celebration.
drunk.
And calculus. You were going over a speech you'd made.
I was? I certainly must have been celebrating.
Ah, that's not very nice.
Surely the important thing is I've been able to name a man who was on the train with me. You've been able to find him. Senator, Babs.
Hello, darling. They sometimes throw a suspect in the can and leave him there all night.
God.
When an alibi's full of bourbon, sir, it can't stand up. They suggested I could have caught the train at Baltimore after Miriam was murdered.
Oh.
They're acting as if you were guilty.
Oh, they gave me a present. Take a look.
Is someone following you all the time?
That's Leslie Hennessy. Matter of fact, Hennessy's a very nice fellow. And I'm afraid where I go, Hennessy goes, even to the Senate.
I would suggest, Guy, for your own peace of mind, of course, that you work here at the house for a few days.
Perhaps I better forget about Forest Hills.
You've got to go on acting as though nothing had happened.
Escorted by Mr. Hennessy.
At all times.
A call for you, Mr. Haynes.
Oh my God, is it that guy? Please don't let it be that guy. I don't like that guy.
Hello, Guy.
He's so scary.
I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Is that Hennessy?
You mean we'll be going there together, Hennessy? When I'm through with tennis, I'm going into politics. I hope. Let's take this cab. It's getting late.
He's so scary. He's just standing there. Tell Hennessy maybe he would be able to help. I don't know. Make plans. My father will be going away. Okay. Burn it.
I was beginning to feel like a goldfish.
Guy!
Ah. This guy is so unsettling.
I tried calling you on the phone.
You're able to read that from so far away? Really?
There's a detective outside. He will see us together. Stay away from me, I'm telling you.
Who is it, Guy?
Oh, I never saw him before. Just some tennis friend.
Here's a special delivery, Mr. Haynes. It's marked personal.
Thank you.
It's from Bruno.
I think it's a
Oh
shame
my
Daddy
God.
won't let us have him in to sit down.
He has a key, he has a plan and everything. I mean, with Mr. Hennessy going everywhere with him, how do you expect him to commit a murder? Break into a house and commit a murder? Oh my God, that is so creepy. This guy is just, oh, okay.
Okay, you ready, Guy?
I've been a fan of yours for a long time, Mr. Haynes. In fact, I follow everything you do. Oh, oui, je la connais.
Oh. Did you not see the Bruno on his tie? Oh, she's gonna watch it. She's gonna look at it now.
Guy, did you know Mr. Hennessy helped crack that axe murder I was reading about? You know, the one where the body was cut up and hidden in the butcher shop.
Yeah.
Who's the interesting-looking Frenchman with the darlings?
Stay away from him.
Delightful to see you, Miss Barbara. How sweet you look.
Why are you looking at her like that?
Is your name Miriam?
That was cool with the reflection of the lighter on her glasses. Oh my God, that was cool. He sent him the pistol that he was talking about.
Hiya, Hennessy.
Hi.
Won't keep you out late tonight. Doesn't that bloodhound ever relax? He sticks so close, he's beginning to grow on me. Come on, Hennessy. Don't forget your sleeping bag.
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to really go through with the murder thing, that plan? Because that guy's really persistent. He's persistent. He's gonna keep coming after him. And she's getting suspicious too. Bruno? Oh my God, he's so scary. The way he just stands still and smiles. He doesn't do anything. He just stands there smiling. So scary.
I'd like to talk with you sometime, sir, and tell you about my idea for harnessing the life force. Can you imagine being able to smell a flower on the planet Mars?
Stop bullshitting.
I don't remember inviting that young man. Who is he?
Friend at the Darvilles.
Excuse me, aren't you Judge Donahue?
That's right.
How do you do, sir?
He's just talking to everybody.
After you've sentenced a man to the chair, isn't it difficult to go out and eat your dinner after that?
Well, Mr. Anthony, you seem very interested in the subject of murder.
He's like, who is this strange man? I don't want to talk to him.
Everyone has somebody that they want to put out of the way.
I don't have anybody I want put out of the way.
Your husband, for instance?
Good heavens, no.
You're going to do a murder. How are you going to do it? That's the fascinating part. Mrs. Cunningham, how are you going to do it?
Very cunningly.
How about a little poison?
Oh, that's better.
I think it would be a wonderful idea. I can
What?
take him out in the car, pour gasoline over him and over the car, and set the whole thing
You're
ablaze.
smiling so much when you're talking about it, even if you're joking.
Simple, silent, and quick. The silent part being the most important.
Is he actually going to?
Mr. Anthony, Mr. Anthony, help, help, help. Somebody come.
What? He was looking at her. Was he strangling her? Why did he faint? What? What happened?
This is a nice item for the gossips. First thing you know, they'll be talking about orgies.
Oh, he was just pretending. Oh no, he actually fainted.
What happened?
You tell us.
You mad, crazy maniac. You ought to be locked up.
Why do you look at Barbara like that?
Here, let me. Right, come on.
Barbara, say something.
His hands were on her throat. And he was strangling me. He went into sort of a trance.
You remind him of Miriam. Get rid of those glasses. Oh,
What did
she's
I
gonna
have
make
to
a
do?
connection?
You didn't meet him for the first time the other day, did you, Guy?
You mean when you introduced us at the club?
What did Miriam look like? She wore glasses, didn't she, Guy? How did you get him to do it?
Oh my God, no, he did not.
He killed Miriam, didn't he?
I met him on the train going to Metcalf. He suggested that if he got rid of Miriam for me, I should kill his father. And now a lunatic wants me to kill his father.
Finally, somebody else knows.
You've known about Miriam all this time. Why didn't you call the police?
And have them say what you did. And Bruno would say we planned it together.
That's a good point.
We better go inside. Friend Hennessy is watching us.
Now that you know, you're acting guilty too.
That's why he didn't talk to anybody about it. Okay.
What's wrong? You look worried.
You better keep on your toes. Something funny's going on.
Are you gonna call Bruno? My dog's name is Bruno.
I've decided to do what you want.
Really? How are you gonna do that with Hammond watching you?
You better slip out again. And stay out till after daylight.
You're really just gonna do it? I feel like you'll get caught. Either when he's doing the murder or after he's done with it. Gunshot would be really loud. Isn't there anybody else in this house right now? Oh, Bruno, you should have said something about the dog. Bro, he's gonna bite too. Don't you ever betray me like that. My dog would never do that. My dog would be all over him if a stranger just broke into my house. When did this movie come out? Are fingerprints not a big deal?
I must talk to you about your son. About Bruno, Mr. Anthony.
It's Bruno. Ugh.
My father isn't home tonight, Mr. Haynes. But you made such a sudden decision. I wondered why.
I was also wondering why.
I thought he'd be interested to know he has a lunatic son.
Well, then you'll have no further use for my key.
Nor this.
I'm scared of that
I have
pistol.
a murder on my conscience. But it's not my murder, Mr. Haynes. I think you should be the one to pay for it.
We seem to have nothing further to discuss.
He's not going to shoot?
Don't worry. I'm not going to shoot you, Mr. Haynes.
Okay.
I'll think of something better than that. Much better.
Ah. Of course he's not gonna just let you go. He's gonna come back.
I didn't even know he gave me the slip until I heard his phone ringing for about half an hour. Nobody sleeps that sound.
I should think this calls for more questioning, Mr. Haynes. There's no evidence that he was ever at the scene of the crime. Now, can't you get that into your thick head?
You should have... but he didn't know that somebody was gonna call him in the middle of the night.
Mrs. Anthony, you have to make him do something about this.
I'm sure that this whole thing is just some practical joke.
I hate mothers like that. I hate mothers like that. Oh, my son is so sweet. Oh, he could never do anything wrong. Oh, my kid is the most innocent person on this planet. No.
And gets into all kinds of escapades. Did Bruno tell you this?
Well, of course not, Mrs. Anthony.
But there you are. Do you care for painting, Miss
You
Morton?
know he's very capable of doing that. I mean, as a mother, you wouldn't want to believe it.
Come see us again sometime.
But come on. I'm pretty sure you know you believe it too.
I'm afraid that Mother wasn't very much help, was she? You know, I'm very upset with Guy. He shouldn't have sent you on an errand like this. I've been protecting him ever since that conversation on the train when he told me how much he hated his wife.
He didn't say anything.
Would you know, Miss Morton, that he tried to get me to go back to the island one night after dark to pick up his lighter? He dropped it there, you know, that night. But of course I couldn't do it, you understand. I mean, it would be too risky.
Now she's gonna go ask him where's your lighter, and and he doesn't have his lighter. Wow. Okay, so I don't hate his mom because she seems to be in another world, but you know, there are mothers like that, that even after all the evidence, everything is out there and they're still saying, no, my kid didn't do anything wrong.
And he said if the police ever found your lighter there, that's all they'd need. Something to prove that you were at the scene of the murder. I'm afraid all I did is make things worse. You've got to get to Metcalf before he does. You haven't time to play.
He's not going to expose himself in broad daylight. If I can finish off the match in 3 sets.
Oh, poor guy.
It's the first time I ever waited for a murder suspect to play tennis before I pulled him in.
Good luck, Guy.
Thanks.
This men's singles match will be between Mr. Guy Haynes.
Guy Haynes is a quiet, methodical player, almost lackadaisical.
15 love. 30 love.
Wow.
30-15. 40-15. Ball. Union Station.
Well, you don't have any right to be angry in doing that to Guy. He never agreed to this plan.
This is a complete reversal of his usual watch and wait strategy.
Well, he needs to get out of here really quickly. It's like, why the hell did I give him my lighter that day?
Oh, may I have a light, please?
Not with this one, no.
If he wins this next set, you better have everything ready. I'll tell you that later. Please hurry.
Is he not going to win this third set? Because that would ruin his plan.
Game, Mr. Reynolds. Advantage, Mr. Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Game, Mr. Reynolds.
Ooh.
Reynolds is up there right now, knocking on the door.
Reynolds took it seriously.
Game, Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds wins the third set.
You're gonna be very late.
Guy Haynes leading, and we're...
Oh, but Guy doesn't know it, and he's gonna sneak out, go to that place, and it's gonna look like he's the murderer going back to the murder spot. Oh no. Oh no. But he's innocent.
You've got to get that grating up right away.
What's the trouble? Maybe it lodges on the edge.
Don't they have a trap down there, like under a sink, you know?
I hope your hand gets stuck on that.
And he needs but one more game for the entire match.
Yay!
Just 1 point between Haynes and the match.
No way you can get to that. No way. I hope your hand gets stuck there.
Advantage, Mr. Haynes. Advantage, Mr. Haynes.
I hope a rat comes and bites your finger. Would there be a rat there? But he did get delayed a little.
Isn't it wonderful, Mr. Hennessy? He won.
I'm afraid I may be out of town.
But you were with Guy.
Oh, Hammond.
Hennessy, you waiting for me?
Yes, sir.
Penn Station.
Excuse me, madam, I need your help. We're chasing a man.
Really? How exciting.
That was Mrs. Cunningham, right? That looked like her. Oh, I want this to end happily. I don't want Guy to be in trouble. He's gonna get in trouble, but I hope by the end of this movie he would be free because he did not do anything. I really thought when she said she's not gonna divorce him, he's going to want to kill her and he's going to agree to the plan, but he never did. He's such a nice guy. He never agreed to that. I don't want him to get into trouble for this.
Where'd that last man buy a ticket for?
Metcalf.
That's good. That's exactly why we're not getting him. Let him go there. This may lead to something big.
Call the police and tell them that there is this man who is going to plant my lighter. I don't think that would have worked either. Ugh.
What time does it get dark, I said?
Oh, enough. Oh, excuse me. It's quite all right.
Exactly how these two started talking.
Nice business he's doing over there since the murder. People want to see the scene of the crime. The smoochers wouldn't go near the place.
I'm afraid I don't know what a smoocher is.
The thing is, Bruno could be doing anything. The police is not looking for Bruno. The police is looking for Guy. So he's the one who's gonna look suspicious. My dog came over because I kept saying Bruno.
Reporting Guy Haynes' arrival at railroad station. Suspect bound for amusement park and taxi.
Police.
The two of you follow him down. We'll go around the other way.
If you see him, let us know.
See, nobody's looking for Bruno. Everybody's looking for Guy. That's why I'm a little nervous. I don't know how they're gonna get Bruno. Oh, I like that. Coming out of the shadow. That guy remembers you. He remembers you. Oh, you're gonna be so helpful. Yeah, that guy who's slowly walking away suspiciously. That guy. Catch him.
Hey, Bruno!
Oh! No way, you just... Why did you just shoot like that? Oh, baby.
He's on there, sir. That's him. He's the one who killed her.
Of course he is, we know that.
No, not Guy. He's talking about the other one. Oh, that's scary. Oh.
You want to do it yourself?
No, I guess he can make it all right.
That is so scary. Your little boy is having so much fun, though. He's happy, he's laughing. He's also getting in the punches. Don't you do anything to the kid. You asshole! No! This is so cool. This fight. The merry-go-round, that is so cool. Oh, little baby. I know you're being careful. I want you to be careful, but could you just hurry up a little? Oh my god. Looked like he got up a little too quickly. Ow, you could not have stopped it. Oh, I guess he could not have stopped it slowly. Shut up, shut up. Oh my god. Are the kids okay?
Are you all right, Haynes?
Yeah, I think so.
God, Dirty, I've never seen this man before in my life. I meant the other one.
Let me show you. Where is he?
Over here.
Can't you get that stuff off of him?
Oh, they've done everything they can till the crane comes.
They got you at last, huh, Guy?
Why would they get him? You're the one who did it.
Can you tell the chief you have my lighter?
It's on the island where you left it.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, Guy. I want to help.
Oh my god, this asshole.
Can I go through his pockets?
No, Haynes, of course you can't.
That's
finished.
right here in his palm.
Is this it? I imagine there's a lot you want to tell me. 9 o'clock, all right?
Who was he, Bud?
Some
Bruno.
stranger.
Guy? Guy will be back tomorrow. He wants me to bring him some...
I beg your pardon, but aren't you Guy Haynes?
No. Don't make the same mistake twice. That was really stressful. The actor who played Bruno, really good. Really, really good. He scared me so much when he wasn't even saying anything. He was just looking at Guy, but he would look at him so creepily. It was just, he was scary. It was really unsettling the way he would stalk him and just be standing, looking at him from a distance. Yeah, he creeped me out, but he was so good. He was really good. The character, however, was crazy. He was just mad. He had done all his research on Guy when he met him on the train. He did not meet him accidentally. And you know what? The way he was talking, I would not have gone to his compartment for lunch. That was on Guy. Why do you talk to the stranger who is already creeping you out? But you know what? Not saying murder is good, but Guy really did profit from this, because his wife was kind of an asshole. She was awful. She was a really bad human being who was gonna make his life miserable. He did profit from this, and I don't feel bad for her dying either. But this absolute lunatic, Guy could have gotten into so much trouble, but thankfully things worked out. But yeah, he could have gotten into some serious trouble. They could have put him away for murder, and well, how do you just, you know what? He was such a crazy person that I do expect him to have a one-sided agreement and then just be after that guy telling him to kill his father because I killed your wife for you, when Guy never even agreed to it. He's crazy. Oh, his mother's going to be devastated if he wasn't, was he dead by the end of the movie? Did he pass out or did he die? I think he died, right? I don't remember what they said. I think he died. His mom's going to be devastated. I do feel bad for his mom. When they showed us Miriam and she started talking about how she really likes all the money that guy is getting from tennis, all the money and fame, and she wants to be a part of it now, so she's not gonna divorce him and gonna raise a child with him and all that stuff. When she was saying all those things, I really hated her in that moment, and I was like, okay, now he has motive, and now he's going to contact Bruno and they're going to plan the murder. That's what I thought. But Guy was not that type of guy. He was not a murderer. He was a normal human being. Him just going through with it, Bruno just going through with it, it was so creeped me out. That guy creeped me out. But I watched 2 Alfred Hitchcock movies today and it was time well spent. And we did not just stay on a train or in just one place for the entire movie. We did go to a lot of different places. There were a lot of different sets. It was mainly just Rope and Rear Window where we just stayed in one place. Also Dial M for Murder. There were only a couple shots outside of that apartment. Most of the movie was inside that apartment too. Yeah, it was fun. It's always fun watching Alfred Hitchcock movies, and this movie was only recommended a couple of times, not that many times, so maybe it's not gonna get that many views. But if you're here, I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.